Let's get a camera over here. That was a robbery in the streets. He just snatched my phone off me and the police officer doing nothing about it. That was robbery.
Yeah, it's not, I'm not robbed it.
That was a robbery. That was a robbery.
What are you feeling over
Also,
come on,
he has already assaulted me twice, so can you get him off, please?
Come with me, please.
He tried to pull me off the wall.
I never.
You're going to tell about that robbery. You're going to take a statement on camera. Are you going to take any statements on it? That was a clear robbery. You'll see him. You've just got on the foot is what happened. It was robbery. He snatched it out of my hands. It was a snatch.
He's not part of Occupy. He's down here to cause trouble. And actually, I believe he's part of the EDL. And I believe the fact that he's tried to target me twice is because I paid him.
Okay, well, my colleague's speaking to him now.
Stop! Stop!
Stop!
Stop! Stop! Everybody else, stop! Stop!
Fucking lefty,
You can ask that officer there, you spoke to him the first.
No, I'd rather do the report. I'd rather want to use the report. Because the reason why I want to do that, because I'd like to add to the statements as well that an officer's seen it and didn't take any action.
If you do it through that officer, you can say, look.
No, because then that, because then it's got to get internally. It's got to get looked at properly. Why didn't that officer step in at that moment?
If you write it in a statement, it will get looked into whoever it is.
Well, that's what needs.
So all I'm saying is, the question that you've asked me, that officer could probably answer it better than I could.
Well, yeah, well,
it might
I just don't think
it may reassure you.
He's already been questioned. He's already been questioned on live stream. I questioned him on live stream.
Can I ask a question? Do you think that's right that police officer didn't do anything about that?
I said to the judge. So I'm Chris.
Joe.
What I said to Joe in the first instance was, I'm not going to stand here and justify, confirm or deny what's.
As a police officer, sorry, isn't that the wrong thing to do?
As a police officer, I'm not going to explain or justify someone else's actions for something that didn't happen.
Okay.
By all means,
the
thing is, he's still standing there.
If you did see something like that, would you think that was the wrong thing that officer did?
I tell you, it's my job to take action of some kind, or not to take action. But whatever I do or don't do, I must justify it. So that's why, unless you go and speak to him.
So he has to justify his actions to judge.
Yeah.
Okay, so should we film that?
Yeah, let's go and follow.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want me to do the report or not?
Maybe.
I'll wait here, come and find me.
And he said,
right.
Right, see if he can justify his actions.
I'd like to know why you've never stepped in when my phone was taken in a street robbery 15 minutes ago. As you know, it was all on film, other people filming and stuff like that. Can you, for me and everyone else, just justify your actions?
I'm not going to debate it with you.
Right.
Stepped in, we're in a bridge piece at the end of the day. Honestly, didn't see it initially happen to yourself, so I'm not saying nothing's happened, but I can't possibly say what did happen itself. But I'm not going to debate on it anymore. At the moment, process has been prevented. Continue to try and make sure you guys have a peaceful demonstration and that nothing more happens with anyone else. If anything else doesn't, please by all means come up to us, let us know. If we do see anyone happen, you know, the EDL come along, obviously we're going to try and intervene and make sure you guys are safe as well.
Okay, the police liaison officer has just told us to come over here to ask you to justify your actions to Joe. That was the next step we had to do.
Fair enough, that's not a problem. I don't know what these guys are saying at the moment. I'd have to speak to them myself as well.
Okay, what about yourself?
You let me speak.
Well,
I tried to talk and you talked over me and then you walked off.
But at that moment, I knew that you both witnessed what happened, and
I didn't see.
and well, there you go.
So I was relying on you to tell me, then I could ask you some questions.
You were standing right there, and as
This is what you've done before. I try and talk, and then you've tried
yeah, but
to...
I'm putting it into a picture. I'm standing there. Your colleague who's standing right next to you was talking about a breach of the peace then, so we knew there was an instance occurring right there. That's why he was going to step up to the breach of the peace. So we knew there was an incident happening. Then it was snatched out of my hands. The lad is standing up on the grass on a higher level. I'm down here, so it's in perfect view for you, because for both of you, for sure.
He's walked over with the phone in his hand and given it back to you. He hasn't tried to take it and run off. He said he didn't want to be filmed.
Yeah.
And my colleagues moved away and spoke to him. I tried to speak to you, you talked over me and then you walked off.
Yeah, that's
so unless you make an allegation to me and I can ask you questions to find out if an offence has been committed, I can't help you. You didn't give me that opportunity to speak.
I didn't have to give you the opportunity because I seen what happened. I was here and I seen exactly what happened, and I know you two officers seen exactly what happened. And
that's why I was relying on you to tell me.
And that's why I'm standing, and that's why I stood back, and that's why, like I just said to the police liaison officers up there, before I make your statements, because within that statement, I will say that both of you see what happened, and took no action. Now that I've come over here and give you the opportunity to say what you see, or give me a reason why you've never intervened, and you've both denied that you've seen what happened, although this officer, he states clearly there was a breach of the peace happening, so he knew there was an incident happening right there at that time, so he was watching it. Because if you're a police officer and there's an incident occurring there which you think is going to be possible breach of the peace, you are observing exactly what's going on, who's there, who's in that presence. That's your job.
My colleague did, and he's accounting for that. I didn't see.
Okay.
You don't feel that justice has been done, do you?
No, I don't. I mean, if these two officers...
taken from that man or anything. We don't know who he is now. He was just let to go free.
Exactly. If these two officers would have stepped in and said, give us the phone back. Then said to me, do you want to do anything about it? And I would have said, no, I've got my phone back now. Thanks for your efforts, thanks for doing that. That would have been the end of it, but that's not what happened. If that would have been me snatching a phone off someone else, there's a high likely I would have been arrested because I'm here. We look at the police presence around here because we're here. I would have been arrested.
You know, it might have forced you, it might have made you feel like wanting to grab it off him and get in a scuffle, and then you would have been in trouble.
Well, exactly.
So there's no intervention.
Exactly, and at the end of the day, he could have got the phone only that other people were filming. He could have so easily gone, what? Thank God, smashed my phone on the floor. And there was no intervening. I mean, these two officers never even moved from this spot, and it's only happened in that area there. You know, there's how many officers are about in this area, and no one moved into it.
Yeah, and facilitating a peaceful protest is something really.
You know, they're the real observations.
Explain my position. You said yours. I disagree. But fair enough. Tell us your opinion, what you feel is happening. By all means, that's how you feel of it. That's not the case as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, so
I don't want to debate and labour the point.
So on one final point. So on one final point, because now it's 4:15. You have been here for half an hour, at least half an hour. That instance happened when you two officers were standing right here. You haven't moved from this post since then. Briefly, but not while that incident happened.
As I said before, saw an argument.
So now you're not even going to answer the simple question.
I went to give you the phone back. I took away to stop a fight, which I thought was going to happen. We stopped the breach of the peace. That's what's happened. So he tried to speak to you, and apparently you walked away from him.
That's right.
I didn't get to speak to you.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Can I just ask you about the lady who said she was assaulted by the same guy?
I don't recall that. I'm not denying it happened, but I don't recall it, if I'm honest.
But we also now have an EDL supporter who thinks he can get away with doing that.
An EDL supporter?
EDL? The one that took his phone.
I don't know if he is or isn't. I know some EDL showed up later on, but I don't know if he was part of that.
He thinks he's allowed to do that now.
No, I don't think so. I spoke to him about his behaviour. And that it's not acceptable. He's left the scene. He's not going to come back here. And I don't want anything more to happen to you.
Yeah, another point is, so if a lady's walking past here and gets a terrible taxi bag, right, but people are filming it and he realises and passes the bag back, would that person be arrested?
I'm not going to do hypotheticals.
Would that person be arrested?
I'll explain myself, sorry.
Yeah, you can't answer questions.
No, I've explained
there you
myself.
go.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. No option. Because in a way...
And do you mean statement of...
When I asked him, he didn't... When I say complete, he didn't give me all the details of what I needed to know. Firstly, I asked him, was he there all the time? I gave him the time, what it was now. I said, how long have you been here? Have you moved from your post? No, you haven't. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, I went away for a minute. Then he said, when he saw me, he said, yeah, I seen a breach of the peace occurring, so he knew there was an incident happening. So as a police officer, if an incident is happening and there is a breach of the peace, he's got his eyes on it because that's his job. So observe who's there, what they're doing, and stuff like that. So as far as I'm concerned, that wasn't conclusive evidence. As far as I'm concerned, he was lying from what he was saying.
Did you ask him anything else?
Yeah, I asked him all the questions. I asked him all the questions that needed to be asked, and I never got told answer. We've got it on film, and I've got all the footage on film, got the footage of all incidents on film. So
what's your concern now? Is your concern that nothing was done about?
Yeah, that's my concern. No. My concern is that the police took no action when they seen an incident happening. That's my concern.
You put that to him, the officer?
Yeah, I put it to him. So that's it. I'm left with. So I'm left with. I have to make a statement because otherwise I don't make a statement for every single time that happens to protect us, and no one does any action about it whatsoever. Then the police are going to continually stand back, and when the protectors do something wrong, jump in, ban them off the lawn, arrest them, whatever it may be. So yeah, so you're left with no option. That's it. That's how we have. That's how it has to be. Sorry, but that's not to you, but
no, you don't
for the time, but it has to be done.
You don't have to apologise for all of statements, complaints, and all that stuff. I mean, all that stuff is put in place so that there are checks and balances. That's what you have to do.
Yeah, of course.
But he probably told you more. From what he told you, you probably got some more information than what I could give you.
No.
You got something?
No. Not. All I got was, yeah, I was there, I seen a breach of the peace.
But now you think he's lying, so you got something.
No, what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, right, and this is my observation of that area at that time, as a police officer. If I was a police officer, this would be my observation. A breach of the peace is occurring, so there's something about to happen or something is happening. So my eyes then are firmly set on that area, who's there, what they're doing, what they've got on their hands, stuff like that, all that kind of stuff, because someone else could be there who's with him and jump him in the bottom of the side, so you've got to watch, observe, colour of hair, eyes, all that kind of stuff, all noted down, right? And as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm concerned, he's seen all that and made out he didn't see it.
Yeah.
Right.
Hello.
Are we doing some learning?
I don't know.
No, because
I think we're finishing off a conversation.
No, we're not doing any learning because these officers are trained. They're trained to a high quality, so we're not doing that. We're just explaining that. I'm just explaining that I also know how highly quality training they've got. So yeah, that's it. So they have. They're there. It's a big city. It's a shocker. There's pure people everywhere. They have to have eyes on 40 or 50 people at once. It's simple as that. That's what they're here for. It's their job. That's why they're here. It's obvious.
How long are you here for? Are you here for the day? You digging in?
Yeah, I'll be here for the day, yeah.
Try him a bit later.
Wear
him down, try him later. Ask him again.
Try you later? No.
But do you want to watch everything? Does it mean you've got to go to Specsavers?
Can I make just a quick observation? The officer over there said that he gave his phone back, right? So it wasn't actually stolen. But if a lady was passing by and had her bag snatched, and then the lady ran over to the police and said, "Look, my bag's just been snatched," and he went back and gave it to her.
Or someone intervened and snatched it off him because they'd seen the incident.
Does that mean that incident never happened because the guy returned the phone as soon as the complaint was made?
Because we're just general public. That's all we are. And as far as I'm concerned, that's what we're trying to get to here. We're just the general public, and you know, we pay for the police force. So at the end of the day, it's like I've just said, if someone snatches a bag there and someone sees it, they're going to try and get it off him before he gets away. Intervene. But the police have still got to come in then and say, well, the police are going to come in then and say, you're arrested. They might have a bag back, but even still, you've just done a robbery. That's the law. That is the law. It is the law.
You're putting us in our position because I think you're asking almost for an opinion.
No, I know you're not going to get. I
tell you a fact,
I know you're not going to give me an opinion because of what the other officers said.
I'll tell you the offensive
Use
left.
all police officers collude in stuff like that. No one's going to drop a fellow officer in the shit. That's how it works.
Oh, I don't think that's fair.
But what I will say is, I'm
that's
still.
not fair.
What I'm saying is, yeah, but from my perception of police officers,
Perception's
yes.
fine. Perception's fine. But I did say at the start, based on what all I knew is what you told me, so I'm not going to justify or explain for someone else. So that's not me not putting someone in hot water. That's me saying, you know what, I'm not going to justify and explain because that's not fair on the other person. Okay, whoever. Police or whatever, I'm not going to explain what was going on in your head because I don't know.
Okay.
I afford you that.
Yeah, I know,
respect.
but I understand. I know what you're going to keep coming at me with police rhetoric, and I understand.
No,
that's
that wasn't.
it.
But that wasn't.
But I understand that, and
That's not police
and
rhetoric.
that's why I know I'm not going to get anywhere without.
That's not police rhetoric. That's my respect for anyone of independent existence. Right? You are of your own mind. Yeah. So I'm not going to speak on your behalf. Yeah. That's not a police thing. Okay.
I've seen hundreds of people get arrested throughout the last 12 months, right? For walking down the road, right? Just walking down the road. So that's like on a different scale from street robbery. That's like the difference between the judge going, don't do it again, is a conditional discharge, or the judge saying, you're getting 5 years in prison because you're a danger to society. That's the difference.
Well, like a judge, though, everything's taken on case by case.
Okay, okay.
Is it not?
Well, it's not your profession. You're a police officer. You just do your work. What I'm telling you from the police, I'm looking at it from the police officer's point of view. I'm looking at it from the judge's point of view. I'm looking at it all a bunch of you. That is the role how it's played out. That's it. That's it. It's clear as day. And you could ask a million people, and they'll all say, "Yeah, he's right."
Sometimes it's hard to look at. Sometimes it's hard to appreciate a perspective when you haven't been in that role. You know what I mean? With respect. You know what I mean? So have you been a judge before? I haven't. So I couldn't tell you. You know.
Have you ever sat in a courtroom before?
I've sat in a courtroom, but not in the judge's seat.
Well,
not as a judge.
That doesn't matter. The judge is going by law. He's going by law. He's got statute law. He looks at cases from going back to this case or that case, and he says, "Well, yeah, there's that judge this seen it as that, and he makes his decision on that. He doesn't make his decision on his own decision. He makes his decision on what's already happened in law. That's what happens."
Harry Krishna have just brought a lot of food over for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get it while it's hot, Joe.
Let's get a bit of food in here. I'll come back and see you.